Hello, everyone. We are back. We are back with another one, okay? This is Mystic Storm here to clear the path to a new life with you. I use divination, tarot, astrology, Reiki energy healing, and more to transform my life as well as the lives of others, okay? How are y'all doing this Cancer new moon season? Now, Cancer new moon in the year of 2023 is coming up on Monday, July 11th. Okay, so I'm just wondering how Cancer energy, Cancer season has been for you all. It has definitely been. Is the waves have been very very turbulent for me, I will say. Hold on, I'm trying to get. Yeah, so I'm like, when do we get into Leo season? I know it's coming up soon. Actually, how people are usually saying, I can't wait until Leo season, this, and that we count the days. And I don't really do that, but I'm like, yeah, I'm about ready for the sun to move into Leo. Let me see. Okay, the 23rd. Okay, Sunday the 23rd is when the sun will be in Leo. But, until then, we have to talk about what's going on, and we're going to discuss the 6 key takeaways, like insights that I got from looking at the chart here. I'm going to do my breakdown of numerology and things like that, but this is going to be a little bit more concise, I believe, or more digestible for you all to intake. So that way, I'm saying the aspects, and then I'm talking about it, but I'm going to say the key takeaway or key insight. It's an insight, and give the aspect. Okay, so I hope that you all enjoy this format. I'm trying to think of ways to get this across. You know, um, Sometimes the way I think and I connect things together, it probably isn't always the most clear for the beginner's mind. Okay, so I want to make sure that this is concise and clear. Okay, so the Cancer new moon, it happens on, again, July 17th. I broke down the numerology. So it breaks down to 22. Okay, when you do it the numerology way. Number 22, I didn't reduce it to 4 because 22 is a master number. Okay, so it's called the master builder, actually, or the master archetype energy. I'm gonna move this here because I want to talk away from it. But yeah, it's the master builder and master archetype. And spirit is inviting us to step up and lead. Okay, that was one of the insights I got from that. Spirit is inviting us to step up and lead, take charge, lead, maybe take charge of our own lives, or you might be called to lead in a certain group. It might be in your career, it might be within your family, it could be within your community, or taking a lead in your life, being that creator, that co-creator of your life, creating your own reality. Okay, I did include the dark side is indecisive, nervous, big talkers. But overall, this number shows that we can overcome all kinds of obstacles and are easily knocked back by failure. Okay, so master builder energy. So with Cancer season, Cancer being a water element, it's all about emotions, right? And how we feel. And it's also having to do with family matters, has to do with the home, which also has to do with relationships. It has to do with how are you taking care of your home, your temple, your body. Okay, so fitness does play into it. Health does play a big part into it, not just like self care, mental, emotional health, but also physical health as well. Okay, so with this, there might be obstacles going on right now. There might be heavy endings, heavy beginnings, transformation going on. It doesn't matter what time of year it is, baby. Change is constant. Okay, and the more that it's a fine line, it's a fine balance between being grounded and being stagnant, and being enlightened and being flighty. You still have to have that groundedness, but you still have to have that air to you to elevate higher. You can't just stay rooted. You have to be able to want to evolve, expand, and grow. Okay, and as well as growing, especially within relationships. It doesn't matter if it's romantic for sure. Okay, but business wise, all that stuff, boundaries, boundaries, and how do you show up in love for yourself? Okay, Cancer rules the sacral chakra. Okay, sacral chakra energy is all about like creativity too, right? But also just all things, women or creative energy, creative like sexual organs, right? But Cancer is also rules the parts of the body as the womb, the ovaries, like the breast and parts of the stomach and things like that. Okay, so yeah, that's why I said sacral chakra is also tied into that. So you may want to incorporate sacral chakra work. That could be wearing the color orange. Okay, you might want to tap into your inner child work. Okay, you may want to sing a song, dance, have fun, tap into kind of like your inner child as well. Hey Felicia, how you doing? How are you? So yeah, but overall, again, the number 22 from the numerology is saying that, with the master builder energy, any type of obstacles, that come, will be able to just keep building on top of that, keep growing. Anything that is knocked down or anything that is changed, anything that is shifted is temporary in order to recalibrate you, right? Um 22, I kind of went into 22 in tarot. Like, well, the Cancer energy is represented by the moon card in tarot. But the number 22 in tarot, honestly, in the in the major arcana, the Fool, which is the first card, begins on 0. And then the World card ends at 21, even though there's 22 cards within the major arcana. So either it depends on how you look at it. If you start at 1, right, which will be the Magician card, to 22, it will be the Fool. If you put the Fool at the front because it's 0, the 22nd card would be the World. It's completions. World card is completion. So endings and beginnings, huge transformational shifts. Okay. So yeah, I included death and rebirth, which is new territory. I'm learning the lay of the land. The teacher becomes the student, and building constant new beginnings. I think sometimes we forget as we are continuing to build these new beginnings, it's still some, turbulence. There's still some, it's a learning curve that has to go on. So you're new to this in this new beginning. Be gentle with yourself. Be more compassionate with yourself. Be more compassionate with others. Okay, and that's with Cancer's energy again. It has to do with the emotions. So tides could be high, right? Tides could be high to the point where your emotions might just take over, right? Because of a given situation. But we're going to talk about more about triggers and things like that, because I have 6 insights to know about this Cancer new moon. Okay. So the first one is bring practicality to your big dreams. Okay. So this is all about goal setting. This is, it's one thing to say, we have this vision, it's a download. It's what spirit is calling you to do. This is your north node directing you to your life's purpose. Well, if that's your dream, if that's your goal, if that's your vision, you have to have a plan for it. And we can see maybe from point A to point B, or all the way to Z, or Z Z Z Z Z Z. If you you have to keep trying many times, it don't matter, but it's the little steps in between. So it was bring practicality into your big goals. We have a broader sense, big picture thinking. How can you break that down a little bit? How can you maybe you need to do a brainstorm session or something about your life that can be a part of your spiritual practice, as we tap into your intentions and stuff, what you're wanting to bring in for the Cancer new moon. Usually I'm the type of person, I just, I write it down, but sometimes you could do like kind of chaos writing. You could do that, or you could, brainstorm, or, make illustration pictures, be creative with it. Again, sacral chakra. And the aspect that brought me to that was the sun and moon. Of course, that they're conjunct in the 10th house. And I'm not even sharing that. There we go. I got my banners up. I just kind of flowed straight to it. Okay. I know it's some time before that. But yeah. Yep. The sun and moon in Cancer, of course, they're conjunct, but this aspect is trine with Neptune retrograde in the 6th house. Bring practicality to your big dreams. Oh, Neptune retrograde. Oh, the veil is being lifted. The blindfolds are getting taken off. Rose-colored glasses get shifted. It's up to you. Are you going to put them back on? What are you going to choose? So, bringing some dreams, some goals, some wishes. They could have been fantasy thinking. Sometimes we do into visualization and all that stuff. It can seem, very real in some aspects. So bringing practicality to your big dreams is kind of a sense of detachment from certain people, places, things, and doing what you can do as far as your aspect of what you can control, and go from there. Okay. So also included, make calculated risk, but don't back down. Okay. Make calculated risk, but don't back down. That's a subcategory to bring practicality towards your dreams. Okay. So The next one is be open to change and upgrades around work, finances, love, and habits. And the subcategory here was buckle down with compassion. Again, that kind of ties into what I was saying. Um, Being compassionate with self, being compassionate with others, you know, um, with this energy, maybe a lot of people can be frustrated, right? But again, being open to change and transformation. Um, this brings me back to the teacher becomes the student, and then building constant new beginnings within that numerology of 22 and death and rebirth, right? Um, so this with this, is this a oh, this is a sextile. This is funny because I still feel here too with beginnings, it could be a little tension. Now sextiles, they're not like very major happy, everything's great, like trine energy, but sextile. So it could be like, okay, that's cool. Wish it was better, but that's fine. And I'm getting this from the sun and moon again, which creates that new moon in the 10th house. There's the sextile with this is Uranus and Taurus in the 8th house. Okay. So it's like readjusting to the new normal, okay? And remembering that habits taking, it takes time to reframe habits. It takes time to um, just integrate anything into your life. So I think the least amount of days to create a habit is 21 days. And that's if fall off here and there, and if you don't stay aware, you know sometimes we don't always get there. But it is time, using this energy, reframing your focus, whatever is being knocked down. This is kind of also giving me like tower energy at the moment. What gets knocked down, like what are you picking up to rebuild? you know Is it some habits you have to change? Does your love life have to change? Your finances, how does that need to change? Work life, how does that need to change? Or what changes are making these could be, could be a little sprinkle of good, a little sprinkle of not so good. Okay. So, but buckle down with compassion. If it's any turbulence, making sure that you tap into your self-care, your self-love routines. We constantly have to remember, our brain can only store so much at a time, and that doesn't even add on the stress or um, anything else that could be distracting you or having you more occupied at the time. Okay. So again, operate out of compassion. It's remembering in that moment um to do it. I will say, for me, it has been a very stressful week, a trying week. And I know Tyra has a song that 7 day Ho'oponopono challenge, and that's a prayer, a Hawaiian prayer that some of the words in there is I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And I've had a lot of trouble with saying some parts of that. So um I would say, I love you, thank you. I love you, thank you. I love you, thank you. And I had to reframe my mind from speaking this to an actual person because that's what I thought, and that's the common, assumption to people. But it's more so of like the divine to God. This is a prayer above, and it's just the situation at hand. So that has helped. And then kind of tying in the Reiki principles, just for today, I will not do this. Just for today, I will not do that. And, it was at a moment I didn't remember, all of those. So I just said, just for today. And then I said, no, just for this now moment. I am back into this now moment. So it broke down to something simple to get me back into the now moment. Anytime a not so pleasant thought, or I found myself going down that same spiral, or anxiety creeps in, or it goes the other way, depression comes in, coming back to that present moment, because those mental distractions can get you off course. The now is the way to shift through timelines. So being in the now moment, you get to choose, and it's your choice on what you do. But I'm saying this to hopefully, encourage one of you all, if you're going through any of that, especially during this Cancer new moon. Okay. So we're on the third insight. So reevaluate your goals and values, because they're shifting. And then there's your dreams. Dreams include incorporate work and play. Does it have an equal give and take? Is there balance to it? Okay. And I kind of put in soft life, but then in work and play, things like that, because Cancer, it has that feminine aspect, that the yin energy, and also self-care, self-love. So especially when we're talking about goals and building and all these things, that's very Capricorn energy, which is the sister sign, or the opposite of Cancer. So having that builder energy, you're trying to, change up your lifestyle, go through these transformations with peace and ease, and all these things, as life is shifting and just it's going, and you just kind of have to go along with it. Remembering, are these goals that you set before, are they obtainable right now? That's kind of going back to bringing practicality to your goals. Maybe you have everything lined out, but obstacles come, and blocks, and distractions, and just other things, life. So that sometimes can put you in a space where you're doubting what you're doing. You're, just the inner critic comes in. So that's what's saying, reevaluate your goals. They may be shifting. So, and that can also mean what you thought was a goal a year ago may not be the same now. You're a different person. So take that into consideration. And that aspect is still going from the new moon energy in the 10th house, conjunct with opposition with Pluto retrograde here in Capricorn in the 4th house. Okay. Yeah. And then I got 3 more. So the next one is speak up for yourself and take up space. Okay, speak up for yourself and take up space. And this is coming from the 11th house here. This is Mercury here in Leo, 11th house, squared with Jupiter in the 8th house in Taurus. Okay, speak up for yourself and take up space. So this may result in some major endings. So remember to, again, make calculated risk. You can't control the reactions of others. All you can do is control how you respond, or yeah, and how you go about articulating whatever you need to say. Okay, but you do need to speak up for yourself, have boundaries, boundaries, and take up space because you matter. All right. Also, within this key insight is to make sure you listen and meditate on the situation. Remember, I said you may need to think about it, take a second. Okay. And the issue may be regarding money, shared possessions, assets, custody, and child support. I put. So that's for some people. Okay. But speak up for yourself and take up space. You deserve a piece of the pie. That's what I heard. A piece of the pie. You deserve it. All right. So we're on I think this is 5. Yep. 5. This is let your triggers be your medicine. Let your triggers be your medicine. And this is coming from Mars energy here in the 12th house in Virgo, opposition with Saturn retrograde and Pisces in the 6th house. So these triggers are going to be both mentally and physically taxing. Okay. And then, so mentally, this could be within your dreams. This could be headaches, and then it can also be depression, anxiety, right? And then physical, this can be within your feet, your toes, your digestion, your digestive tract, your pancreas. And I'm getting this from the 12th house energy. 12th house, it was mental more because Pisces energy dreams, and it has to do with the mind, subconscious, right? And then we also have Pisces here, right? But then the feet, toes, digestive, small tract, I believe that's Virgo's energy. Okay. And then Mars is forcing healing. So are you going to ignore or step up? That's going into, are you going to put on the rose-colored glasses? Are you going to continue to maybe be in denial, or just kind of block it out, just pretending that everything is okay? Mars is forcing the healing. Maybe this is something we did not want to address, but this could definitely be like a health issue, or this could be taking up responsibility. So I'm looking at when I said health, this is Virgos is fitness and health, and getting your life organized, meal prepping, things like that. And then this is responsibility, taking accountability, Saturn retrograde, limitations, restrictions. Okay. Mars is forcing this healing. All right. And then the final one is be prepared to think on your feet and build a better relationship with challenges in your life. So changing your mindset, your perspective on challenges. When a challenge comes, what is your process? What is your thought process? What's your emotional cycle? When challenges arrive, are you in your head a lot? Do you feel a lot? Are you feeling stomach pain? Do you feel a tightness in your chest? Are you taking your aggression out on others? Are you suppressing your feelings and hiding and masking? Okay. So learning your coping mechanisms around challenges and defense mechanisms as well when a challenge comes and reflect on how did you overcome a previous challenge, and what can you do to move the energy along. It has to be a shift of energy. That's again remembering in this now moment, what can I do to get this energy moving? The now is the portal to shift through timelines. Because, for example, I could be in another timeline right now. I can be back at home on the couch watching Netflix in my head. I wouldn't even be on this video call. It's funny because Tyra Omalade said something about, she did a case study on like astrology, and she kind of talked about how her astrology mentor had told her, if you're going to study under me, you're going to have to take notes, and then go back and go back to those notes around the same time the previous year. So I've been doing this for a while. And the formats change. I might do just a reading here. I might do astrology and a reading, but I do show up 99% of the time for the new and full moons. Okay. So I went back, and I do have to like save this as a card or something, or put the link in the description box for the previous Cancer new moon last year. The title that I talked about was Between Two Worlds. Between two worlds. So new beginnings and choosing whether or not to take the leap of faith, or you're in this transition of newness, but you still have lingering things going on. So it was definitely some gems dropped there. I did share it, now that I think about it, YouTube, on the community page. So if you want to check that out, also that's another location you can find it. Okay. But yeah, having a better relationship with challenges. So if we can reflect on things that maybe happened last year, or when a time that you had a challenge, but you rose to the occasion, everything is going to be all right. So do you, of course, yes, you have to feel it to heal it. But at the same time, I'm hearing, but life goes on. Life goes on. So how are you going to utilize your time here on Earth? A lot of times people reflect back on their life, and there's some shoulda, coulda, wouldas, or but the now moment helps you have no regrets. To say it for lack of better words, just trying to be waking up on multiple occasions throughout the day. Okay, so building a better relationship with challenges. Okay, rebuilding that mind frame. This is like mindfulness. This is a mindfulness tactic, for sure. And me as a deep thinker, again, I'm an Aquarius sun, Pisces moon, Gemini rising. I live in my head and I feeling and living. And as cycles of life, happen, and I'm thinking about challenges and things like that, I can remember a time where my energetic body, my body inside energetically wanted to explode, like anger management that I probably needed. That was because of repressed feelings. And but lately, again, I said I had a stressful week, but I was just like energetically, like in my body, I don't feel it. With the Pisces moon as an empath, I feel a lot. But I was like, I don't, I'm calm. I'm okay. This is not okay, but I'm okay. I know I can handle this. I know that I can get through this. I know that this challenge is here to what? Integrate and help long term. This is divine orchestration. Challenges are redirecting, recoursing you, waking us up, giving us a choice to change and really transform our lives for the better, sometimes for the worse. Do you choose? Yes, I love that, Felicia. Yes, I'm okay. I can handle this. This is temporary. Saying that too also can help soothe and calm your emotions and your things like that. That's Cancer energy all day. So Cancer Cancer energy sometimes can have a bad rap, with some people, but this energy is needed to get us. It's like a refresher to take us as baby. That's the time, baby. When fall hit and winter hit, we gotta remember. We gotta remember Cancer season. With those tools we established. Remember those. Wake up to those. um, so the aspect that came with that one was this was Venus and Leo, 11th house opposition with, not opposition, squared with Uranus in Taurus, 8th house. Okay. So I will re-say the 6 key insights again, and just so we can get those under the books. Okay, there we go. I can't remember how this is going. All right, every which way in this notebook. All right. So the first one was bring practicality to your big dreams. Okay. That was, remember, take calculated risk. And then the second one is be open to change and upgrades around work, finances, love, and habits. Your habits. Number 3, reevaluate your goals and values because they're shifting, they're changing. Okay. And it's okay, and have compassion with those for sure. Number 4, speak up for yourself, and take up space. Number 5, let your triggers be your medicine. And number 6, be prepared to think on your feet and build a better relationship with challenges in your life. Okay? So yeah, let me know how y'all like this format. Okay? I hope it was a little bit more clear, or do you like the freestyle flow? Things like that. Let me know. Okay. So we're going to get into the planetary shifts leading up to the Aquarius super full moon. Okay. Which happens on August 8th. I'm sorry, August 1st. I was thinking about the 8th, but August 1st. Okay. I'm doing the full moon market here in Nashville. If you are, I'm not the full moon. Well, it's the Wicked Market. It's a Wicked Market. here in Nashville that we do. I will be there doing readings, okay? But the planetary shifts leading up to that, so after the Cancer new moon, we're going to have Venus retrograde on September 22nd. This is through September 3rd, okay? We're going to have Chiron retrograde in Aries. That's going to happen the next day after the July 23rd, and that's going to lead us until December 26th. Okay, interesting. Then we have the second quarter moon. That'll be in Scorpio. That also happens on the 23rd. And then Mercury enters, this is Virgo. Yeah, Virgo on the 28th. And then the August 1st is the full moon, which is also a notch on the wheel of the year. Is it Lamas or Lugnash? I don't know how to say it, but maybe Lamas is what I'll say. It's part of the wheel of the year. All right. So that is for the astrology portion. I hope you all enjoy. I'm gonna get into the zodiac readings. Of course, where it's the Cancer new moon, we're gonna have to start with the Cancers, the water signs, right? So we're gonna talk about what areas of life should you re-elevate. Okay, reevaluate. I don't know why I said re-elevate. Maybe that's because how I wrote it. Maybe re-elevate. Okay, but reevaluate to build a firm or better foundation in a safe environment. Okay, I feel like this is still giving a lot of Capricorn energy. What what we've been talking about lately, but it's using that Capricorn energy, but also feel like Cancer is teaching us how to work through the Capricorn energy of, pushing through obstacles, especially with Saturn energy, to get to our long-term goals. Okay. So water signs, the numerology breakdown I got for you all was the number 3. So with the 3 vibration here, that can be 3 of swords, excuse me, 3 of cups. I don't know why I said swords. Maybe you all are feeling a little 3 of swordsy. And that can be heartbreak, things like that, sadness. But 3 of cups, however, it could be 3 of cups, because 3 of cups in tarot could be like third party situations. But 3 of cups could also have to do, for some reason I'm hearing emotional balance, but that's my body spirit. But no, celebration, 3 of cups, celebration as well. So Cancer, your the house or aspect that you may need to, reevaluate as far as and look at how you can work through these challenges. It's going to be the 7th house. It's going to be within relationships. It's going to be within relationships. And then for Scorpio, it's going to be the 3rd house. Okay, this might be how you communicate with others. This may be your way of thinking. Yeah, and how you communicate, how you listen to others, all of that. And then Pisces, this is the 11th house. So this might have to do with friends. This can have to be with your future thinking, your hopes, your wishes, your desires. This can also be, I said friends, if not also like technology, and also your way of thinking as well. All right. So we're going to pull. I got the tea leaf oracle again. We're going to pull for the water signs. Interesting. All right. And then one more card. I'll do one more card. Okay. So the first card that came out, water signs, and I can see why it was like Three of Swords type of energy, even though I meant to say Three of Cups. The first one is rat. Rat. And it says someone working against you behind your back. So rat. It's rat. All right. So next card up, dark woman. Okay. So it says dealings or relationship with the dark woman with dark complexion or dark hair. Okay. This could be the person, you know, working behind your back. I'm like, I didn't really want to talk about they spirit, but this is kind of how the oracle cards are a little juicy, a little nosy. Then we talked about so the rat, so you got the dark woman, and then got dogs. So getting together with friends. Okay. This could be maybe this can be a way of you break away and you know getting rid of the drama, or this could be can be definitely more than one rat. More than one person that's trying to praying on your downfall. I don't know how I've gotten to the space where I stutter so much because I'm trying to figure out how to say things and what to say, and it irritates me. It really does because I'm like, how did I develop this stutter? I mean, I know how I developed it, but I want to fix it really bad. So I probably need to work on my throat chakra a little bit more. So for that outburst, that could be for some of y'all too in here. If you all are struggling to, speak up and say things or how you communicate, maybe work with the throat chakra. Okay. Way to say on that. But we had dogs getting together. And then, but we have bag here, water signs. So this could be someone, or could be business partnerships. This could be just or family members. We said something about shared assets. It could be issues around that. Hold on, let me go to the notes. It said issues may be about money, shared possessions, assets, custody, and child support. So that could be, and the aspect was that, so I can tell you how I got that. Yeah, it was Mercury in Leo 11th house square with Jupiter and Taurus in the 8th house. Okay. So, and that was speak up for yourself and take up space. Okay. So even though, you can't please everybody, water signs. Maybe what once was a friendship, especially Pisces 11th house, is no longer. And working behind your back. But the bag, something important, such as a new job or a raise. That's what you need to be focused on. The bag, your money, your your value, your worth. Okay. Not what's going on here. And who is really for you and who's against you. You may need to put your ears to the ground, or not that, or just keep on alert, be observant. Okay. So yeah, and then the final card here is elephant. It says a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. I love that. I love that. So even though this is definitely a challenge or an obstacle that may be going on in some of the water signs' life, fit it to where it resonates. Again, this could be a friendship, this could be family members, this can be in the office, at work, this can be, anyone. You know, um, making sure that you're trusting your intuition, and maybe someone's working against you to mess with your money. Okay, so just be mindful. Be mindful of who you're spending your time with. You're saying with these people, things like that. Um, but however the circumstance will be, if it's either physical or mental, it will leave you wiser in the end. All right. So yeah, that's interesting. Water signs. We're gonna pull from the Whispers of the Ocean. I love this deck. I kind of think of it as an ancestral deck now. I didn't really think about it until this year, and I've had this deck maybe since 2020. So, yeah. All right. You got two, so I'll honor it. Convey your meaning. Convey your meaning. It says reflect on the way you communicate with others and with yourself. Be sure to express your thoughts and feelings from your heart and with respect and sincerity. Okay? Ooh, and they got the eel. Because the eel, you can... Ooh. Yes, it was an eel, because baby, you can be quick with it. You might got the clap back. You a clap back champion. And it's also people are provoking you. They pushing you to the limit. Put it to the limit. People want the eel to come out. They want to provoke the bear. They want to see how you gonna react, right? But it's being calm and still and grounded within self, but also having that heightened sense of awareness, right? Not being so grounded that you don't say anything. Having the heightened sense of awareness to convey how you feel about it firmly, but also with respect and sincerity. Ooh. And then we got help. Help appears in various ways. Help appears in various ways. It says there is much support for you. Sometimes you may get so adrift you forget to look to support systems that are with you continually. All right. So this kind of reminds me of the dogs getting together with friends. So I said, remember, this could be somebody, just one person working against you, and you may have to do some protection work, some cleansing work, return the sender, evil eye, stuff like that in order to remove this blockage, remove this negative energy. But the meeting with friends, this can be having, maybe reaching out, talking with someone, okay, for sure. All right, water signs. I hope that you all enjoyed. I surely did. I was like, these tea leaf oracles, they be kind of messy, but I guess gotta know. But I hope y'all enjoy. Comment. I love to read the comments. Leave me an elephant. All right. Can't find it. Bag of money. I know bag of money is also might be a little closer. All right. Next, we're gonna get into the earth signs. Earth signs, because Capricorn is the sister sign opposition. All right. So we gotta go to earth signs. So the numerology based on the house numbers that you all had, earth signs. So you get 6. 6 has to do with harmony. This could be This could be, for some reason, I was thinking about the Lovers card, but I didn't do major arcana for the water signs, but I was thinking about the Lovers for you. But it can also be Six of Pentacles, which has to do with charity, kind of equal give and take. It's also being grateful, and compassionate, because we can be on either side. We can be the giver or the receiver any given moment, or needing a helping hand. All right. So Taurus, what area of life you need to reevaluate is the ninth house. Ninth house has to do with higher learning. You may need to reevaluate your travel plans. Okay, if you're traveling, you may need to check the weather or something, or check the news around that area. Okay. Maybe you're reevaluating going back to school, or studying under someone, reevaluating your faith and what you believe. Okay, taking a deep dive into spirituality. All right, Gemini is in the ninth house right now, so yeah, that mind is expanding. Okay, expanding your consciousness is something that may be very big for you, Taurus, right now, which is tough, right, for a Taurus sometimes, because you're a fixed sign. I think you got the F thing. So in Virgos, you get the fifth house. So you may need to reevaluate how much time you're spending on your creative projects, or on how you're letting your light shine. Like, are you disempowering others, in order to get your shine? Or are you, backing out and not saying or being your authentic self? Are you allowing your inner child to come out? Are you allowing fun and joy and happiness into your life? Are you reevaluating a love situation, because the fifth house has to do with love affairs as well? All right. And Capricorn, what you have to reevaluate right now is you're in the first house. This has to do with new beginnings. This has to do with your approach to life. This has to do with your body. You might be going out working out. You might be new beginnings. With your approach to life. What do you want in your life right now? Okay. I want to go, for some reason, I'm drawing a blank. I know this is all about personal stuff, Capricorn, but I want to get all of the details, because I feel like it's something I'm missing right now to say. Let me get here real quick. Okay. So it says self appearances, beginnings, the body, first impressions, your attitude, your approach to life, your identity. Maybe going through identity crisis, or with these new beginnings, your shadow might be peeking out a little bit. You might like, who am I? Is this really me? Or trying to figure out how you can go on moving forward. All right. So interesting. We're gonna get into the tea leaf oracle. I swear, ancestors, guides, to us. Okay. Ooh. I'm probably gonna take all of these. More than what I wanted. Okay, fine. All right. So earth signs. The first one that came out, beetle. Good fortune. Okay. Beetle may be your totem animal, your animal spirit. Okay. And so if you see some beetles along the way, don't kill them. Maybe just help them along the way. They just let you know your good fortune is on the way. All right. So If you're feeling like in between, in your transition, hope is, dying a little bit. This is saying temporary situation. This is a temporary situation. All right. And then we have dog far away. A distant friend is thinking of you. Dog fly away. For some reason, I'm thinking about this. This might be a past loved one. I'm thinking about all dogs go to heaven. Okay. So dog far away. A distant friend is thinking of you. And then we have boat. Money or property through an those issues, temporary situation is, you're going to be blessed with the good fortune. Boat, inheritance, eighth house energy. I'm thinking of. Yep, this has to do with family matters. Seahorse. So someone may be getting an inheritance, or like in the will, you might get more than expected. Because the dog far away that was thinking of you just wanted to bless you in a way. Yeah, family matters. And then we have grasshopper, situations in the balance. In the balance that require careful handling. Okay, situations in the balance that require careful handling. This goes back to the 10th. So any challenges regarding, money, finances, things like that. Have a grasshopper approach. So and that's kind of like in the beetle bug family. So you definitely probably have some your animal spirits are definitely like Bugs Life. All these movies are coming out. Yeah. You may want to look at these type of bugs if you study the symbolism and see them in their habitat and what they're like known for, because that might be the medicine too that you need, okay, at this time, and that you can integrate also in your life. And then we have a bridge. Successfully overcoming a problem. Bridge. So mending a bridge. This can be within family for sure that we're talking about. Maybe you're extending an olive branch, things like that. So interesting. We're gonna get into the whispers of the ocean. Spirit wants to find a message here for the earth signs. Where you need to be. Where you need to be. You are right where you need to be. All right. Acknowledge how you are feeling. Have faith. The universe will take care of a current concern by providing the best possible outcome for all involved. Okay. Remember, it's a temporary situation. You are right where you need to be. You might be in the thick of it, and that's okay. Okay. Yeah, I love that. All right, comment. I love to read the comments, my earth signs. Leave me a beetle. Leave me a beetle, a bug. Your favorite one, because I know it's a couple. All right. All right. We're going to move into the fire signs. All right, fire signs. This is your reading for the Cancer new moon. So the numerology around yours is the number 9. So this is 9 of wands, and your element, this has to do with being like a little burnt out, taking on too many burdens, too many projects, very passionate, and you might be very impulsive and doing a lot of things here and there. But it slowly you approach burnout. So again, that brings me back to bring practicality towards your big dreams or your goals or your manifestations, however you want to work. worth that. Okay. So Aries, you have the 10th house. That's where the Cancer new moon is right now. So this is you might need to reevaluate right now your career, your long-term goals, your structures, how you view yourself, right? And then how does success what does success mean to you? Do you consider yourself successful? Things like that. It could be family matters with your father figure, things like that. And then we have Leo. You have the 6th house. 6th house is Virgo's energy that has to do with fitness, organization, right? System, getting more organized, right? Going out into nature, so still it's very hot right now, especially here in Tennessee. And then also, like, what do you give, like, for your service? Like, what kind of ties into your life purpose, I believe, so you might be thinking that you might be wanting to do a career change. All right. And then Sagittarius, you have 2nd house. So you might need to reevaluate your finances, right? Your value. Okay. Your work ethic, your job, your business, all of that, your routines, your habits. So again, that's tying into some of these key points that we talked about in the astrology forecast. So yeah, Sag, 2nd house. So we're gonna get into your reading. We're gonna go for the tea leaf oracle. Way too many cards. All right, fire signs. So the first card that came out was Dolphin. Financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. Okay? Financial gain. We have Broken Bridge. Unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Okay? So you might be getting out of partnerships, alliances. You may, bridges were burned. You maybe did this purposefully, or it was done unintentionally by either party. Okay. But we have Broom, new home, new attitude. You might need to cleanse your home. Okay, cleanse your space, cleanse out that energy. All right. So whatever gain that you're getting, you had a major ending had to occur. But this resulted in a new attitude, a new approach to life, right? So just remembering to cleanse out that energy from that broken bridge. But hey, with that, great happiness comes with the heart. All right, and this is probably going to happen in September. We got September, which is also the number 9. And that was the numerology for you, fire signs. So 9 also has to do with endings. Okay, for sure. So, but as we know, lead to new beginnings. And then also you might be moving, right? With the broom, that broken bridge could cause you to move. This could be like breaking a lease, things like that. Yeah, for sure. But again, that challenge, that obstacle, that power moment that's happening is to redirect you. Okay. And then, so I hope you all enjoyed. Oh, no. I gotta give y'all Whispers of the Ocean. Okay. All right, Spirit, what's the final message for the fire signs? It was this card here. Gentle moderation. I love that. It says, take your time. Pressure from others or yourself can be released by renegotiating what you are trying to accomplish. Nine of Wands, taking on too many burdens, this, and that. The result, gentle moderation. I love that. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. So I hope y'all enjoy that too, my fire signs. Comments. I love to read the comments. Leave me a dolphin. Leave me a dolphin. All right. We're going to get into the air signs next. Last but not least. Something else I you like the, what was that? The earth signs. Earth signs too, yes. I'm gonna do the air signs. All right, air signs, this is your reading. So the numerology that is with you all right now, air signs, is 6. 6 of Swords is all about transitions, baby. It's all about transitions. It's going, going to calmer waters. We said the tides is high, right now. So definitely, for sure, like, where are you seeing yourself going at this time? And to make sure you get to your destination safely, how do you need to navigate those waters? Okay. So Gemini, you're in the 8th house, so you'll have to reevaluate again your views on transformation and change. You may need to even reevaluate your views on money because of inheritance and finances, shared finances. And I said there may be some issues with that too. With gaining property, things like that, but also your views on intimacy and your views on being open with people. Okay. Libra, you have the 4th house. So what you'll probably need to reevaluate now might be your home situation. You might be moving. You probably want to lay roots somewhere else. Do you want to start a family, extend your family, stop talking to your family, things like that. Also, your emotions and how your emotions sometimes run the show, and how thinking about how you cope with different things. Okay. Reevaluate your thoughts on being a mother. We can say it that way, being a mother or being a woman in general with femininity. Or if you're a male, reevaluate how you feel like your being a male is, because that also incorporates the feminine energy. Okay. So building a better relationship with your femininity within divine masculine. Okay. All right. And then Aquas, you have the 12th house. So you may be reevaluating your life and you might be diving deep really right now. Your beliefs, definitely your limits and beliefs. You're reevaluating what's hidden, and maybe your assumptions and how you draw conclusions, endings. Reevaluate how you want to get closure, how you would like to heal. Reevaluate how you want to. For some reason, karma's here, but I'm like, maybe reflecting on the karma, or your hands that have dealt, and thinking about the part that you've played in it. Okay. Yeah, for sure. So we're gonna get into the tea leaf oracle. Way too many. Okay. All right, air signs. First card that came out, astrological house, career. So you know this is Capricorn energy, 10th house. Okay, career. So maybe we needed to reevaluate your career, right? Great. Time to go out and have fun. You might need to take a vacation, a mental health day, self-love day. Yeah, getting back into just having fun, having that work-play balance, indulging a little bit, okay? Having a more sensual lifestyle or tantric lifestyle, right? And then we have scissors, disappointment, and some affair. Okay. Disappointment and some affair. Now the other two cards don't really get into what this disappointment could be. But the disappointment could go into like your career. You could be disappointed in your career choices, or where like it might be a cap, or you might have hit the glass ceiling in your career or at a company, right? And then you might be disappointed. Maybe your plans, with your plans on going out and having fun, are disappointed in your expectations and what your time should be, how your time should be spent. Okay. But the focus here is happiness. We have another astrological house, which is 5th house energy, right? Joy, happiness, right? So, and it's underneath career. So picking a career or move into a career that makes you happy, something maybe that your inner child always wanted to do, or that just gives you life, gives you energy, right? If you are into human design, I think there's like 3 or 4 different things. I don't know all of it, but I know that there's a projector, a reflector, a manifester, and a generator. So you very well may be a generator when it comes to like doing things. If something doesn't light you up or give you life, then it's going to drain you. So wherever you're being drained, scissors, cut it out. That's going to lead you to your happiness. Okay, your happiness, your love. And then we have heart again. Great happiness is here, but you have to cut some things out of your life. Okay, cut the grapes down, cut it down to indulge, to have fun, to get the happiness and that play back into your life. Okay. All right, and then we're gonna get into the final message here, air signs. This is from the Whispers of the Ocean. Mutually beneficial venture. Got the Nemos. All right. And it says there is an extraordinary connection at the forefront of your life at this moment. Utilize this relationship to benefit everyone concerned. Okay, so this is going into partnerships, maybe partnerships within career. Someone that you can, still have fun with. Someone who understands where you're coming from, leading to great happiness. Right? Money. All right. So, yeah, or this could be, value in like family too. Building a family. Did I say that for some of y'all? That wasn't. Y'all in fourth house. Yeah, Libra. Building a family for sure. Okay. So I hope that y'all enjoyed. Um, ooh, I do wanna, I'm looking at this because it didn't go all the way into the box. Safe and surrounded by love. So it says, keep your heart open and know you are being protected. Listen to what you know to be true and allow yourself to see and understand what is going on around you. Okay. You're safe and surrounded by love. Okay. So if there's any doubts or concerns in partnership, or, if you want to continue going on in said things, or said relationships, you are safe and surrounded by love, whatever decision you make, because everyone's different. Okay. All right. Air signs, I hope y'all enjoyed. Comment. I love to read the comments. Leave me some grapes. Grapes. Okay. All right. That completes, y'all. With me explaining, having key points or key insights for the new moons, it got us down a little bit. These usually are around 2 hours. We're at 121. So that's good. I hope that that it was more digestible for you all. Let me know if you like this format. I'll be sure to try to continue to keep that going. And yeah, closing remarks. This Cancer new moon, it, for some reason, for some people, it can be heavy. It can be heavy in multiple areas of life. But again, when these challenges come up, it's how you deal with them, how you can navigate through them in order to continue. How can you shift and change the energy? Okay, you might need to do different practices. Okay, we talk about spiritual baths and things like that, but you may want to incorporate some like herbal tea blends, like getting into herbs, or you may want to do candle magic. You may want to do energy work on yourself when you're feeling low, or you may want to recite the Ho'oponopono prayer, or coming back into the now moment, practicing mindfulness, researching those, knowing the tricks of the trade that will help you out. You're so welcome, Felicia. Thank you. Thank you for staying on and being supportive. I appreciate you. But yeah, it's kind of like riding the waves of life, the challenges, and just having a better. It's okay to feel, but knowing that life does go on, you have to kind of buckle down, pick up your bootstraps, and keep going. That's what Saturn retrograde for sure. The planets, y'all. We got Venus retrograde coming up, Chiron retrograde, Saturn, Neptune, and Pluto are already retrograde. It's going down. It's a lot of backtracking. It's a lot of picking up. Oh, you thought you were just going, what's done in the dark shall come to light. Ooh. What's done in the dark shall come to light. And sometimes we want some things to stay in the darkness, but no, they need to be seen in order to be transformed in any way. For it can be on different sides of the spectrum. Okay, so yeah, I'm happy I got on here again. definitely check out the Cancer New Moon video from last year. It was called Between Two Worlds. Between Two Worlds. And it's so funny just to I know what I was going through at that time, and I got up and I did it, which was great. And I'm still kind of in that place. It's different stuff. That's what I'm saying. The energy of Cancer, it's a little heavy. It will expose a lot of things, but I do see growth in myself and how I handle conflict, and having compassion for myself is really something that I'm working on, because I'm hard on myself in multiple aspects of life. Like, I think that I have to do everything in order to have everything go smoothly. No, no, and it's no such thing. Life is imperfect, and just being at peace with that and detaching from that. Tapping more into my Aquarius sun, because I dove deep in my Pisces moon, y'all. All the feels. Okay. But I'm going to pull a final card. I did put all my cards up. I'm gonna get this so journey. All right. Do the soul's journey. Spirit, what is the final message for the collective? What do we need to know? Close us out. Wait, hold on. I might need to do this again, because surrender. I can release my need to control, especially since I was just talking about like stuff. I'll pull another one. I can release my need to control. Somebody else can take that too, because we all need to surrender in some aspect. Okay, but I'll pull one more. All right, Spirit, this is for the collective. What is the final message for all of us? What can we all take away? Same color scheme. Empathy. See, same color scheme, kind of. It's a different kind of. This is purple background, but it's a different shade. You know, it's not really showing really good on camera. But empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. That's good. That's a good way to play it. Look, that's a good way to play it. Because surrender, I can release my need to control. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. Don't play. You got surrender. You gotta surrender. Yeah. I can release my need to control. I'm open to seeing both sides to a situation. This gets me every time. This one messes me up. Now this is for the collective. Obviously, we blended it together. But I'm just gonna share my little 2 cents on this. Okay? Because the empathy, the understanding, the forgiveness, okay? Knowing that too, just because you forgive doesn't mean you still allow access, okay? It's creating better boundaries still, okay? So sometimes the lines get blurred, especially when it regards to some people in our lives. So just reevaluate that, whatever you're surrendering your control over, and seeing both sides of the situation. But how are you letting go of it? Are you letting go of the situation at hand and keeping the partnership, keeping its mind, but change your mindset on it? Or are you, surrendering, letting go of it, forgiving, letting go, and that's it? You're moving on separately. So that's something that, different. It's different for everyone. Hi, Paulette. Hey, how's it going, honey? So it's different for everyone. Okay, so see how you apply it to your life, however it fits. And yeah, I'm happy I got on. I love y'all. I want to catch y'all in the next one. All right. And yeah, have a good one.